Good evening, everyone. Virgo here. It is December 2nd, 2020. Happy Wednesday to everyone. The majority of you know that I get my news from very specific sources, like the Associated Press, for example, and the New York Times. I'm not a fan of cable news, specifically not a fan of CNN, and definitely not a fan of Fox. However, when it gets bad enough that things start to come out on Fox News, for example, you know it's truly getting bad. So, Tucker Carlson, which I happen to like probably least of all, ended up putting out information with regards to the Moors, the online Moors, the scamming Moors. To be specific, the squatting Moors. Here is some information that he put out on his show on the 30th of November. And I want you to pay attention to this because this is the very first time that I've actually seen anything come out on a Fox News cable channel with regards to the Moors squatting. And pay attention to the fact that the person who's actually on the screen talking to Tucker is letting everyone know this is going on rampantly across the nation, because it is. When I told you guys that this movement was growing larger and becoming more forceful, I meant it.
Now, people who describe themselves as sovereign citizens are now seizing homes, not their homes, other people's homes, by force in several states. What is this exactly? Is it real? It appears to be. We'll tell you about it after the break. Plus, new documents show that consultants, McKinsey and Company, told Purdue Pharma, that's one of the companies that drove the opioid epidemic, to offer discounts to distributors when customers died of ODs. It's really one of the most shocking stories of the year. We have the documents. Straight ahead. If you sense that property rights are eroding, you're not imagining it. Authorities say people describe themselves as sovereign citizens are trying to forcibly evict homeowners from their own homes in the suburbs north of Seattle. A bizarre story. Jason Rantz, a radio host in that city, has been on top of it and joins us tonight to explain. Jason, what is this?
Well, it's a group called the Moorish Sovereign Citizens out in Edmonds, about 20 minutes north of Seattle. It's a group of people who are essentially extremist squatters who believe that the laws of the land do not apply to them, and they've decided to go into neighborhoods, waterfront properties, very nice homes, saying that they actually own the land and they should take it over. The homeowner usually is like, "What are you talking about? Please leave." And it's just very bizarre. It's not just happening in the Puget Sound. It's happening all across the country. Most recently in Georgia, for example, a man named Joel Fed decided to literally take ownership, decide he is not going to pay rent on property that he doesn't actually own. It's part of, I think, this nationwide trend of laws not really applying to certain folks. In this case, they're not activists. They're just kind of nutty.
This is illegal. Once you see that, that means, hey, you want it, it's yours. I want it, it's mine. I'm about to start, the process on reclaiming the land. Hey, y'all can keep paying rent. Y'all can think this a game. Y'all can think we just capping. But real talk, we're taking the land back.
It doesn't quite work that way, I can assure you.
Not Harare, not Bulawayo, suburban Seattle. All right. No. Jason Rantz, I hope you'll keep on top of this for us.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you.